Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you how to make this gorgeous pine cone flower art decor. It's seriously so pretty and fun to make. So here's what you'll need. 4 to 6 red pine cones, 1 spruce cone, and 1 white pine cone, pre-cut to a 5-petal flower shape, 10 to 12 pine cone scales, around 18 to 20 dried tuna seed pods, and 10 to 14 wallachi pods. A few tallow seeds are nice for little accents. For the color, I'm using acrylics. For the base, I use a 30 by 30 centimeter hardboard or a stretched canvas. All right, let's jump in. First, we're turning the pine cones into flowers. If you've got the right tools, you can just snip them down the middle for 2 types of flowers. Or, like me, you can trim them slowly. I'm making 2 styles, one with big petals at the base, and one where I trim the bottom and keep the top petals. Now, the spruce cone, these scales are thin and dense, so they make the most delicate little flowers. I'll cut off the top and turn it to 2 or 3 smaller blossoms. Keep those tiny petals, they're going to be perfect for layering later. I like to press the petals outward to make the flowers look more bloomed. Next, tidy up those tiny petals. We're going to glue them right into the center of the flowers to give them some personality. Okay, glue tiny petals right into the center of the flower, piece by piece. Honestly, there's no right or wrong. Just play around and see what looks good. Time for my favorite part, adding color. I'm going with dusty blue, lavender, pale pink, and teal. Pick whatever colors you love, but try to keep them balanced so it all feels cohesive. Right now, I'm mixing a soft dusty blue, mostly white with just a teeny drop of black. Pro tip, even a little black will dull pastel colors fast, so go easy. As you can see, just a tiny bit of black can turn the white gray. A touch of blue, blend them, you've got a lovely muted shade. To keep my hands clean, I grab a disposable glove.
I'll start with the tuna seed pods and set them aside to dry. For the white pine cone flower and scales, I'm adding more blue to the leftover mix. I want a subtle gradient, so only the outer petals are blue. The centers will be purple later. I also painted 5 extra petals to layer under the main flower. It gives a double-layered look that really makes it pop. For purple, I just add a bit of red to the blue.
Apply this purple to the central part.
Obsessed with this combo. It looks amazing.
Apply colors to these pods. I'd like to paint them different colors, purple, blue, and pink, as well as the rest of pinecone flowers.
While painting the edges a different color adds some extra flair too.
Well, I love these little flowers made from spruce cones.
I'd like to color this one at the bottom. The texture there is truly beautiful and adds a touch of whimsical flair to the piece.
Okay, let's prep the canvas. I want the background to vibe with the flowers, so I'm sticking with purples, blues, and teals.
Start with a purple base. Mixing red and blue creates the hue, while adding white prevents the purple from becoming too dark or intensely saturated.
I'm leaning a bit warmer, so more red this time. Brush it on evenly and let it dry.
Next, I'm gonna mix up some dusty blue. I want this one to pop a bit more than the blue on the pine cones. I'll lay it down in horizontal strokes, making sure to really load up my brush with plenty of paint. Don't thin it out too much though. I'm gonna come back with some teal accents later to get that mottled, textured look. All right, same deal here. Go ahead and apply that teal right above or below the gray-blue layer. Again, keep it nice and thick. To get that kind of grainy, textured feel, I'm just gonna lightly dab the surface with a sponge until it's all blended out. And that's it. Now we just let it dry. All right, home stretch. I'm gluing the flowers and dried seed pods onto the canvas. Hot glue gun works great, or any strong glue. No set pattern here. I'm just going with the flow, placing them where it feels right. And let's see how it looks. Whoa, this turned out even better than I imagined. It's incredibly gorgeous. I love it. The color combination is also very lovely. If you liked this project, definitely try it yourself. I'll be back with more creative DIYs soon, so don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss out. See you next time!